8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Geno Stone with the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Darnold to throw. That's out wide to Warren. He's into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
A gain of 14. And a Packer first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball up.
And he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
Sanchez set to kick off.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the biometric. Ran about the luxury, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to New Orleans with the educated LA yelling.
Ready, drill, green. Set, hut.
Love to throw to get started. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Slide through.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mega. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a second down.
Come on, set. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man, it's C.D. Lamb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Cardinals first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
Love to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cardinals. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing, Darnold. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
On the set. Down. Set.
On 1st down, it's Love. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Johnny Newton getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. Steal. Black. 90. Cut.
To throw is Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and real low.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. His kick is good. And the Cardinals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On second down, Warren. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
9 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. A gain of 9.
Now Darnold.
First down, Packers.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The all-pro Cameron Hayward in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Darnold now to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Darnold to the air once more. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before third down. To throw again is Darnold. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
A handoff to Pacheco. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
To throw is Darnold. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Keyshawn Boutte. Touchdown, Packers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Rolling right, taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. It's a gain of 43 yards.
That's good for the Packers. First down. A gain of 43 yards. And the Packer first down.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. That is the rookie from Stanford, Alec Iomanner.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Schrader's kick is good. And the Packers will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
22 needle. Come on, Dad.
On first and 10, here's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Taylor Deverson on
Mega.
coverage.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready.
Now Love. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's rail. Yellow. Smash. Red. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
This one is caught by Robinson. Was brought down that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Black shot. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Black Ultra.
From the gun, it's Love. Out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Red, sight, ready, go. Blue striker. Spike, white. Blaster, hut, hut.
They'll go for it. Love. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, Arizona. His 4th TD grab of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Left side, taken in by Iomannis. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st down, Packers.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Waller. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. This is 3rd and 6.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Putting the tight end in motion. the gun. On third down, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
On the ready. Right. Here we go. Black Ultra. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
18 yards. That's good for our Cardinals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 19-yard line.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down.
That's good for the Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
3rd and 8.
They motion a receiver right. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Beauty. Yellow. Let's go. Ready.
Love. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Drill green. Set. Ready. Yellow. Red. Cut.
On 2nd down, Love. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the
43 rails.
Cardinals, 1st down.
Cluster. 6.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set. Cut.
On 1st down, it's Love. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9. 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Lightning 18.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set. Blue, 30 feet.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Fight, 97. Set, hut. Beetle, blue. Red, 38. Rail, yellow. Set.
Now Love. He's got it at the 7. And he will score! C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage.
Packers 20.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. That's taken in by Franklin. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Exiting the pocket right. Going up top. That's hard. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Darnold. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make...
And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. 45. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
6. Mega. Let's go. Slide blue.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10, claws red. Ready.
Here's Luck. That is hot. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Blue striker. Black, 95. Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Moving to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Arizona.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. Open man downfield is Fannin, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Darnold to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Second and a yard at the 32-yard line.
It is second and a yard. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's third and 5. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Here's first down.
3 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Warren. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught side of the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Packers.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Drill green. Here we go. Here we go. 30 blaster. 6. Green jack. Needle. Set. Go. Rail. Yellow. Set.
To throw is Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Look, claws red. White. White. 6. Mega. Red. Cycle. Black Ultra. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
10 yards to go.
Black shot. Black 40. Ready.
Now Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Okay, ready? Blue striker. Down. Field. Yellow. Field. Yellow. Hut, hut.
They'll go for it. Love. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here is first and goal.
Set. Ready. 52 blue. Set.
They'll run with Brooks. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
For the extra point.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage.
Packers 34. Jake Bailey set.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is complete, and it's the tight end, Fannin. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. Oh, when the pressure's there, he can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Clock to stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll come up now for second down. Darnold now to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 17.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.